Good evening. Joel Harrell, 63123. There still hasn't been a retrospective into what was done in the name of science during the pandemic. Remember when Sam Page worked an additional job when he was supposed to dedicate his entire time to being the county executive? Remember when Sam Page went to a St. Charles restaurant to bypass his own order? Remember when Sam Page violated the masking order at the Enterprise Center? Remember when Sam Page took away the tables at the food court, but the mall was still open? Remember when the hospital's food courts were open, but the malls were not? Remember when a snitch line was set up so people could snitch on teenagers playing tennis at the local tennis courts? Remember when aisles in stores had arrows on the floor telling you which direction to walk? Remember when store entrances and exits were on opposite sides of the stores? Remember when stores that didn't have separate entrances and exits were still allowed to be open? Remember when bowling balls had to be sanitized every time they were thrown and brought back by the machine? Remember the plexiglass that was put up and still exists in some businesses today? Remember caution tape around children's playgrounds? Remember when climbing out of pools and the use of pool ladders was prohibited so that handicapped people like myself were prevented from using pools? Remember telling kids they would kill grandma and grandpa or that they would die if they didn't wear their mask? Remember when funerals were limited to 10 people? Remember getting temperature checks every time you went to the gym? Remember when gyms were shut down and we were told to stay at home and get takeout liquor from restaurants? Remember the president saying the unvaccinated face a winter of severe illness and death last winter? Remember when the CDC and NIH director said vaccinated people don't get COVID and don't spread COVID? Remember when the forming acting director of public health, Faisal Khan, gave constituents of St. Louis County the finger and then lied and said he was physically assaulted? Remember when Faisal Khan sent an email to staff members instructing them to ignore the lunatic fringe that exists in every society and calling constituents irrelevant fools? Remember when the county council voted to not nominate Faisal Khan, yet Sam Page did not fire him? I remember, and I will help others remember, until there is some accountability for the traumatic tyranny that has been imposed upon the people of St. Louis County. Deception is wrong, and the only thing to ever make it right again is to come clean. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Harrell.